High tempo, high energy training today as Toronto FC know their Eastern Conference semifinal opponent. It will be the New York Red Bulls. This is a Toronto FC HQ presented by Kia, and I am Gareth Wheeler. It was an upset for some, but if you've been watching Major League Soccer over recent months, you know that the New York Red Bulls are a very good team, a team on the rise in MLS. And although they were the 6th seed, they went to Chicago and put together a very strong performance, an emphatic 4-0 victory over Chicago to advance to the next round of the 2017 Audi MLS Cup playoffs. The home and away tie against Toronto FC will start either next Monday or next Tuesday, to be determined, with the home leg in Toronto set for November 5th. Now, the New York Red Bulls, a difficult opponent. Toronto FC, 1 win and 1 draw against New York on the season. The team very familiar with the group. Here's what Toronto FC players and Greg Vanney had to say about their opponent.
I think it's two good teams. Both teams are going to go after the game. It's not in their nature to sit back and wait. So they're going to, they'll find their moments. They'll look to press. They'll look to try to create problems for us and create turnovers that they can use. And for us, it's, sometimes it's good to have teams that want to come out and press you, because then obviously spaces open up. So I think it'll be an interesting match, but I think it'll, again, at the end of the day, when you have two teams that are going to go out there and really try to win the game, then it can make for an exciting series.
And tough matchup for us, They come with a lot of energy. They like to press the ball. I think that showed last night in Chicago, and they got the job done, so we're looking forward to it.
You have good memories the last time you played them?
Yeah, that game ended well for me, but I suppose it'll be very different this time around.
They're a team that's playing extremely well right now. I think they closed the season out well. They're always a tricky team. They're exciting. They high press. I'm sure they'll do that, especially in the first leg at their place. They'll try to get some goals. We have our work cut out for us for sure.
The 1-1 draw this season came at Red Bull Arena. Benoit Cheyrou with a late equalizer. It was a cagey early season matchup, much more free-flowing in the 4-2 win back on September 30th at BMO Field. And it was Justin Morrow, the hat-trick hero, as Toronto FC clinched the Supporters' Shield for 2017. There have been many memorable matchups between these two sides in recent years, including Toronto FC clinching their first ever playoff spot a couple years ago. Toronto FC, over the course of the last 3 years, you can call it the Sebastian Giovinco era, but you can also call it the Jesse Marsch era with the New York Red Bulls. Toronto FC, 3 wins, 2 draws, and 2 losses against New York. So these matchups oftentimes evenly contested. New York's high energy can cause teams problems. Vanney, well aware of the threat that the Red Bulls possess.
Anything that we've accomplished against them in the past is meaningless at this point. It's a whole new season. We start from scratch, and but yeah, what we know of them is they'll come out with intensity. They're going to come out with fire. They're going to work hard. They're going to try to tilt the bar in their favor, and I'm sure with their energy and their pressing and the things that they think that they do really well, or he's going to be pushing them to go for it. It's not in Jesse's nature to be passive or to sit back. He's going to be pushing these guys to be out there. I imagine there'll be a fair share of bumps and kicks and different things like that to be disruptive, and we need to focus our attention on playing hard and playing smart and playing the way we want to play the game.
After the Red Bulls' victory on Wednesday night, Sasha Kljestan said they would go down swinging and put up a fight against Toronto FC. They're going to be aggressive and have some top players in the team. Bradley Wright Phillips has been a very good goal scorer and an underrated one at that year after year. Some top young talent have emerged, so Toronto FC will be truly challenged over the course of this tie. But right now for TFC, it's about taking care of their own business. They're the Supporters' Shield winner. They will now be the hunted rather than the hunter. So it's about proper preparation, and by the looks of it at training today, Toronto FC on the right track for this home and away 180-minute plus tie. Still much to be settled in the Eastern Conference. It's Columbus and Atlanta. That goes tonight to complete the Eastern Conference semifinal playoff picture. Keep it locked to torontofc.ca in the build-up for the first leg at the beginning of next week.